My name is Ifeanyi Mora. I'm a software developer and co-founder SchoolMo. SchoolMo, I'm here to share how SchoolMo is helping schools across Nigeria improve performance of students. That's primary and secondary schools. And I say performance because performance is huge. Performance is key. Performance is the very reason why a school founder establishes the vision to start a school. Performance is the very reason why teachers promise to deliver excellence in academic training. Performance is the very reason, and academic performance that is the reason why parents make choices for schools for their children. So performance is a big deal. So what's a bigger deal is tracking performance. And that's how SchoolMo shines. Now, just take a look at this here. It says, this is one of my favorite quotes. It says, you can see a lot just by observing. SchoolMo helps schools see a lot just by observing. And what is SchoolMo? SchoolMo is simply a subscription-based online school information management that caters for information management needs of secondary schools and primary schools. And we do that by providing features like admission and enrollment features, student information management, classroom and teacher information management, report generation, and fee collection. Now, our fee collection feature is very powerful. We're also in collaboration with NIPS, and everybody who uses, every school that uses our platform, the parents in that school can pay in any bank. So if, for instance, a school uses Diamond Bank, for instance, parents in that school can go to any bank and pay for school fees, and it still arrives Diamond Bank in any Nigerian bank. So that's one key feature. But then SchoolMo does something uniquely different. It's not just that regular school information management system. It does something uniquely different. And it does that simply by measuring and tracking performance, like I said earlier. Performance is, sorry, I'm trying to get this slide. Performance is, we do simplicity, we provide convenience, and how do we do this performance insight? So we provide performance insight for schools. Schools can measure performance and are able to actually see where students are ailing, where they are losing. And by that, if you can count, you can plan. So let me give you a typical example of what we mean. Now, this is a typical performance analytics for a particular class. Let's say just 1A. Students, a particular school can see that the class average there is 58%. And they can also see that the class highest is 16% of the students in that class were class highest. They can also see that the most improved students leaped up by 28%. They can also see that the number of students, 36% of those students were hit personal best. They've never hit that record they've ever hit before. You can measure so many statistics, and because you can see these statistics, you can easily define plans of how to improve it. You can set goals. So a school knows that we can improve that MPB, the number of students that hit their personal best. Next term, we should do better than that. So because you can see, you can plan. And this is how we try to improve performance of students. So we enable capacity for school owners to understand, the academic needs of their students. SchoolMo currently is being used by 167 schools across Nigeria. And in our database, we currently have about 80,000 students across Nigeria. This term alone, SchoolMo is processing school fees. This term is third term of 2017-2018. We are processing school fees for 42 schools to the tune of 1.2 billion naira. this term alone. And this is exactly how we use very powerful, rich analytical tools to improve performance of students. And we've seen growth in schools who use our platform. Because they can measure, they can plan. Because they can count, they can build. And this is exactly what SchoolMo tends to achieve. SchoolMo is also using things like deep learning to build more features that can help predictive analysis, that can improve predictive analysis and predict performance of students. So schools can decide we're going to write WAEC, well, based on historical data, this is what our performance will be. At the end of the day, it improves the quality of student performance in the school. Thank you so much.